Good morning, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you signing in today. We're beginning a new book. We're on First Chronicles. And like I've said many times before, this is the first time ever reading this thing from cover to cover. So this will be a learning experience here. But before we begin, here's our morning prayer. Father, as I read and receive your word, may it deeply be rooted in me, so when difficulty comes, it will be your word that encourages and strengthens me. Amen. So what is First Chronicles? The author is unknown. It happened around 5th century BC. The content, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, are written from a priest's point of view. 1st Chronicles begins the series of genealogies that record the family histories of David the king and the tribe of priests called the Levites. This is followed by the death of Saul and the reign of David, with special emphasis being placed upon the religious affairs of the nation. It closes with Solomon being anointed as king. The theme? Many details about Judah's religion are given to supplement the history found in the books of Kings. The importance of worshiping God is stressed, and the positive effect that it has upon the life of a nation. God blesses those nations that trust in Him. The mention of so many unfamiliar names, while seemingly irrelevant, shows that God forgets no one. Those who go to their graves unknown by others are remembered by God. Wow. Those who go to their graves unknown by others are remembered by God. Wow. That hits home for me. Okay, so chapter 1, from Adam to Noah's sons. The descendants of Adam were Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, and Noah. The sons of Noah were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Descendants of Japheth. Descendants of Japheth were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, Tiraz. The descendants of Gomer were Ash, Kenaz, Riphath, Togarmah. The descendants of Javan are Elisha, Tarish, Kittim, Rodanim. The descendants of Ham. The descendants of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, Canaan. The descendants of Cush were Sheba, Havilah, Shaptath, Ramah, and Sabteka. The descendants of Ramah were Sheba, Dedan. Cush, also known as the ancestor of Nimrod, who was also across the earth as a heroic warrior. Mizraim was the ancestor of the Ludites, Anamites, Lehibites, Naphtuhites, Pathrosites, Calushites, and Caphtorites, from whom the Philistines came. Canaan's oldest son was Sidon, the ancestor of the Sidonians. Canaan, also known as the ancestor of the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Arkites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Hamathites. Descendants of Shem. The descendants of Shem were Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, Aram. The descendants of Aram were Uz, Hol, Gether, and Mash. Arphaxad was the father of Shelah. Shelah was the father of Eber. Eber had two sons. The first was named Peleg, division, for during his lifetime the people of the world were divided into different language groups and dispersed. His brother's name was Joktan. Joktan was the ancestor of Olmodad, Shalif, Hazarmaveth, and Jerah. Hadoram, Uzal, Dikla, Obal, Abimal, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Joab. These were all the descendants of Joktan. So this is the family line descended from Shem. Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Ru, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Abram, later known as Abraham, The descendants of Abraham. The sons of Abraham were Isaac and Ishmael. The sons of Ishmael were Nebaioth the oldest, Kedar, Abdbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jetor, Naphish, and Kedema. These were the sons of Ishmael. The sons of Keturah, Abraham's concubine, were Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. The sons of Jokshan were Sheba and Dedan. The sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Hanak, Abidah, and Eldah. All these were sons of Abraham by his concubine, Keturah. Descendants of Isaac. Abraham was the father of Isaac. The sons of Isaac were Ishu. I lost my spot. Esau and Israel. The descendants of Esau. The sons of Esau were Eliphaz, Reuel, Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz were Taman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, Kenaz, and Amalek, who was born to Timnah. The sons of Reuel were Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. Original people of Edom. The sons of Sarah were Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. The sons of Lotan were Horai, Heman. Lotan's sister was named Timnah. The sons of Shobal were Alvan, Manahath, Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. The sons of Zibeon were Aya, Anna. The sons of Anna were Dishon. The sons of Dishon were Hamdan, Eshban, Ithran, Karan. The sons of Ezer were Bilhan, Zavan, Akin. The sons of Dishon were Uz and Aran. Rulers of Edom. These are the kings who ruled in Edom before they were kings in Israel. Bela, son of Beor, who ruled from his city in Dinhabah. When Bela died, Jobab, son of Zerah, and Basra became king. When Joab died, Husham from the land of the Temites became king. When Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, became king and ruled from the city of Avith. He was the one who destroyed the Midianite army in the land of Moab. When Hadad died, Samlah from the city of Masrekah became king. When Samlah died, Shaul from the city of Rehoboth on the Euphrates River became king. When Saul died, Baal-Hanan, son of Akbor, became king. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad became king and ruled from the city of Pau. His wife was Mehetabel, the daughter of Madrad, and granddaughter of Mizahab. Then Hadad died. The clan leaders of Edom were Timnah, Alva, Jeth, Ohilabama, Elah, Penon, Kenaz, Teman, Mibzar, Magdiel, and Iram. These were the clan leaders of Edom. The descendants of Israel. Chapter 2. The sons of Israel were Reuben, Simon, Levi, Judah, Ishar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The descendants of Judah. Judah had 3 sons through Bathshua, a Canaanite woman. Their names were Onan, Shelah, but the oldest son, was a wicked man, so the Lord killed him. Later, Judah had twin sons through Tamar, his widowed daughter-in-law. Their names were Perez and Zerah. So Judah had 5 sons in all. The sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Zerah were Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Calcol, and Darda, 5 in all. Achan, son of Carmi, one of Zerah's descendants, brought disaster on Israel by taking plunder that had been set apart for the Lord. The son of Ethan was Azarah, from Judah's grandson Hezron to David. The sons of Hezron were Jerahmeel, Ram, and Caleb. Ram was the father of Amminadab. Amminadab was the father of Naasson, the leader of Judah. Naasson was the father of Salmon. Salmon was the father of Boaz. Boaz was the father of Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse. Jesse's first son was Eliab. His second was Abinadab. His third was Shema. His fourth was Nathaniel. His fifth was Roddy. His sixth was Ozem, and his seventh was David. Their sisters named Zerai, Abigail. Zerai had 3 sons named Abishai, Joab, Ashal. Abigail married a man named Jether, an Ishmaelite, and they had a son named Amasa. Descendants of Hezron's son Caleb. Hezron's son Caleb had 2 wives named Azubah and Jerioth. Azubah's sons were named Jesher, Shobab, and Arden. After Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, and they had a son named Hur. Hur was the father of Uri. Uri was the father of Bezaleel. When Hezron was 60 years old, he married Gilead's sister, the daughter of Machir. They had a son named Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who ruled 23 towns in the land of Gilead. Later, Geshur and Aram captured the towns of Jair and also took Kenath and its 60 surrounding villages. All these were descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. Soon after Hezron died in the town of Caleb Ephrathah, his wife Abijah gave birth to a son named Asher, the father of Tekoa. Descendants of Hezron's son Jerahmeel. The sons of Jerahmeel, the oldest son of Hezron, were Ram, the oldest, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had a second wife named Adarah. She was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, the oldest son of Jerahmeel, were Maz, Jamin, and Eker. The sons of Onam were Shami and Jada. The sons of Shami were Nadab and Abishur. The sons of Abishur and his wife Abihail were Aban and Molid. The sons of Nadab were Salad, Appiam, and Appiam. Salad died without children, but Appiam had a son named Ishi. The son of Ishi was Sheshan. Sheshan had a descendant named Ahalai. Shami's brother Jada had 2 sons named Jether and Jonathan. Jether died without children, but Jonathan had 2 sons named Peleth and Zaza. They were all descendants of Jerahmeel. Sheshan had no sons, though he did have daughters. He also had an Egyptian servant named Jahara. Sheshan gave one of his daughters to be the wife of Jarha, and had a son named Adadai. Adadai was the father of Nathan. Nathan was the father of Zabad. Zabad was the father of Ephlal. Ephlal was the father of Obed. Obed was the father of Jehu. Jehu was the father of Azareh. Azareh was the father of Heliz. Heliz was the father of Elasa. Elasa was the father of Sismi. Sismai was the father of Shalom. Shalom was the father of Jechamiah. Jechamiah was the father of Elishama. Descendants of Hezron's son Caleb. The oldest son of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, was Mesha, the father of Ziph. Caleb's second son was Marisha, the father of Hebron. The sons of Hebron were Korah, Tapua, Rechem, and Shema. Shema was the father of Raham. Raham was the father of Jorkiam. Rechem was the father of Shammai. The son of Shammai was Moan. Moan was the father of Bezur. Caleb's concubine Ephah gave birth to Haran, Moza, and Gaziz. Haran was the father of Gaziz. The sons of Jade were Rejim, Jotham, Geshem, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaph. Another of Caleb's concubines, Maacah, gave birth to Sheber and Turan. She also gave birth to Shaph, the father of Madmannah, and Shiva, the father of Macbeah and Gibeah. Caleb also had a daughter named Aksha. These were all descendants of Caleb. Descendants of Caleb's son Hur. The sons of Hur, the oldest son of Caleb's wife Ephrathah, were Shobal, the father of Kirath Jearim, Salma, the father of Bethlehem, and Haraph, the father of Bethgader. The descendants of Shobal, the father of Kirath Jearim, were Haroth, half the Manahites, and the families of Kirath Jearim, the Ithrites, Puthites, Shumathites, and Mishrites, from whom came the people of Zorah and Eshtaol. Descendants of Salma were Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Arathobath Joab, the other half of the Manahites, the Zorites, and the families of scribes living at Jabez. The Turathites, Shimeathites, and Sukkites, all were Canaanites who descended from Hamath, the father of the family of Rechab. Well, thank you for bearing with me for that. The names are always hard for me to pronounce. But we'll continue on 1 Chronicles tomorrow. We'll begin chapter 3, and it looks like I'm going to be bleeding your ears with a whole lot more names. Yeah, this is going to be painful for everyone who's going to be like, no, that's not how you say it. But fortunately, it's just how it is. I hope you have a great day and a blessed day, and we'll get through this together, and look forward to reading to you tomorrow. Bye.